Wait, I can't hear you! All right, they're winning. There's people in the back. Is this on? All right, awesome! Okay. All right, let's try that one more time. So let's cut the music. Okay, oh, that's me. All right. Okay. So what happened to my music sound? Let's go. How many of you work in early childhood, you create expectations, someone's gonna go a certain way, and then he shows up? Okay, awesome. Let's try this. All right, so let's do this. Can we make that a lot louder? Okay, let's try that one more time. Getting there. Louder, let's go louder. I was talking to them. You move in with your auntie and I'll go to Bel Air. Nice. All right, now we're working. I like the way that you're standing up for the warm-up. I like the way that you're standing up for the warm-up. Great job. Do I want you sitting or standing for the warm-up? How many of you heard a voice in your head? I already stood up today. Awesome. So great job participating. This is about having fun and getting your inner child to just play today. No learning allowed. And I'm sorry for those of you that like PowerPoints, no PowerPoints whatsoever. All right, so, woo! I brought a laser, and this laser goes whoa, 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 and it's gonna chop off your head. So you do whatever you feel is right. Ready? By the way, if you're recording, that's awesome. Just do me a favor and turn off the phone lights because it'll make your video actually worse. Okay, so ready? Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Nice. So I saw a bunch of people going like this. I saw one person really playing, they're in the Matrix, they're like zzz. And then I saw some people like this. Because the voice in their head goes, there's no laser. And the voice in their head is also the one that goes, I'm fun with kids. No, you're not, but it's okay, that's fine, there's somebody else. I brought another laser with me. This one goes, zzz, 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 and it's gonna cut off your feet. So do whatever. Wow, here you go, exactly. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nice, give yourselves a round of applause. Oh. I forgot to do something. What kind of sound does a chicken make? What kind of sound does a dinosaur make? What kind of sound does a chicken on a dinosaur make? That's awesome. Wong zhu, 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 sonic boom. All right, awesome. Have a seat. You get awesome. Let's go. All right. If you're happy and you know, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, pick your nose. Ew, some of you forget your early childhood. Ew. How many of you know the rules of nose picking? You can pick your friends. You can pick your nose, but you can't pick your friend's nose without permission. Write that one down. Okay, cool. So, I don't know about you, but I'm exhausted, so let's do some cold breathing. What I want you to do is I want you to take your tongue, put it behind the back of your bottom teeth, like this. Okay, cool. Your own tongue, miss? Thank you. Okay, cool. So, by the way, again, this is unprofessional development. So whatever expectations you have for professional development, good luck with that. Okay, so with your tongue behind the back of your bottom teeth, what I want you to do is repeat after me. We're gonna do the Princess Bride test just to make sure that you have the proper tongue positioning. So repeat after me with your tongue behind the back of your bottom teeth. Wav. True wav is a magical experience. Nice, everyone say Princess Buttercup. All right, so if you pass the Princess Bride test and you sounded like me also, but if you have no idea what we're doing, go watch a Princess Bride over the weekend, only if you like comedy movies that are wonderful and heart-opening. Okay, so now ready? Tongue behind the back of your bottom teeth. I want you to breathe in air through a straw. Ready, set, go. And breathe out. One more time, breathe in with air through a straw. And breathe out. What do you feel? How many of you feel a cooling sensation? Yeah, so that's a good way to get your body out of fight, flight, freeze, fawn, or whatever other words that they make up, so that you can get yourself out of that spot. And it's challenging because how many of you, when somebody tells you, when you're having a significant other conversation and it gets a little heated and they tell you, relax, take a breath, you immediately go, you're right, thank you. Or do you do the exact opposite? You do the exact opposite. So what I offer you is that we are designed a certain way, and consider that we're designed to be oppositional. For example, if I say up, you say, if I say left, you say, if I say stop, you say, congratulations, everyone here has oppositional defiance disorder. Give yourselves a round. How many of you are like, yeah, I do, yeah, I do. But it's interesting how human beings are designed. This is a chemical computer, just consider. By the way, don't believe anything that I say, please. I mean, look how I'm dressed. But if something in your heart resonates with what I'm talking about, consider maybe trying it on. And I'm not a speaker, I'm a gardener. All I want to do is I want to plant some seeds so that maybe a month and a half from now, you're going, I want to calm down. You know what? I'm going to create cold breathing, and you create cold breathing, right? And then you take it as ownership for yourself. So that's what I want to do, just plant a little bit of seeds. What I find interesting in humans is I said up, everybody said down. Nobody said stairs. Nobody said yours. It's a wave, it takes time, that's okay. It's like, remember electric company? Up, yours. Up, yours, up yours. Wait, what? No, okay. I like the Family Guy version better. I said left, everybody said right, nobody said handed. I said stop, everybody said go. Why didn't anybody go? Hammer time. You go to a store, the person that their job is to help you find something. And they come up to you so excited to do their job. And they say, hi, can I help you find something? Your immediate response is, nah, I'm good. And then all of a sudden it like zooms into like a super Walmart. You're like gonna be out of ratio because you can't come back on time because you're looking around for all the stuff that you have to find. Why is it we're designed that way? Well, how were you with little kids? How were you when a little kid? When you were about to go touch fire, or when you were about to go downstairs, but you don't know how to go downstairs, but you're gonna go anyway. What did you hear? Did you hear somebody in your family go, let's not do that, let's think about the consequences? Or did you hear somebody go, no, 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 no? So we're programmed from little age to be oppositional. And that comes out in the words that we say. Finish this sentence. You get what you get. By the way, so first of all, how long did it take you to say that? Like half a second. It flew. How many of you, you get what you get before I even finished it, and you don't throw a fit, and you don't get upset. So it flew out of your mouth. Consider it's automatic. It's not really you. How many of you have to tell yourself, to tell your brain to go to the bathroom? You don't. Your brain knows. It sends a message. Your brain is systematically designed to take care of different parts of your body. And that's what happens, we get stuck. When you say you get what you get and you don't get upset to one of your kids, how do you say it? Do you look at one of your kids, I want 5 more minutes on the computer, and you look at that child and you go, my darling, you get what you get and you don't get upset. Namaste to you, let's go to is it like that, or is it like you get what you get and you don't get upset? So notice how that comes out. How many of you are going out to dinner tonight? Go to your favorite restaurant. Where are all the steak eaters? The ones that rip apart meat, and we know why these teeth are here. How many of you are the pasta eaters? Where are the pasta eaters? Where are all the vegans? You would have told us already. So anyway. So go out to dinner tonight to your favorite restaurant, and you order your favorite food, and all the food's coming. And your person over here gets their steak and they get their lobster, sea bug, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then in front of you, the waiter puts a slab of tofu. But there's a couple of sprouts on it for garnish. How many of you ever get garnish and go, why are you even doing this? You're not even trying. And you look at the waiter as respectfully as possible and you say, excuse me, this isn't what I ordered. And the waiter goes, you get what you get and you don't get upset. How many of you are okay with that? Now, how many of you will lose your mind, throw the table? Where are all the people pleasers that would just start eating your tofu? Oh, well, I don't want to get anybody in trouble. He just heard this, so I don't know. I'm just going to eat tofu. By the way, I just want you to consider, again, don't believe anything I say, but something resonates. Consider that being a people pleaser is just a program. Somewhere in life, there might have been something traumatic. Now, I know a little bit about trauma. The major person that I know that knows about trauma, if you want to learn more, trauma release, reparenting, Gabor, G-A-B-O-R, Mate, M-A-T-E. By the way, everybody, hopefully everybody, has an evaluation form. Probably not the people in the back because we didn't have enough. There's a doodle box on there. There's a note box on there. And then at the end, if you want to drop off evaluations, awesome, throughout the room. If you don't, or do, at least take a picture of all the notes and all the doodle pictures and stuff like that because you earned it. You deserve that stuff, okay? So, we say things like you get what you get and you don't get upset. How about this one? Are you making good choices today? Are we making good choices today? Ever have a kid look at you confused like, I made 38 choices in the last half hour? Can you narrow it down a little bit? Like, does that help the kid at all? No. But there's a reason why we do it. Does it help the child when we say you get what you get and you don't get upset? Has there ever been a child going, valid, and then they move on? No, thank you. No, thank you. How many of you have done that one? I'm watching your faces like, today? No, thank you. And the kids are looking at you confused like, I don't know how to play this game. No, you're welcome? Like, what's happening here? I don't know what's going on. Does no thank you tell the child anything? No, imagine you're driving, all of a sudden you get pulled over. Knock, knock, license and registration, no thank you. And then 5 minutes later, he comes back, gets all the donut powder off, and comes back and hands you your 2 tickets and goes, here's your 2 tickets, license and registration, no thank you. Did you learn anything? No. How many of you have somebody at home that doesn't listen to you? Oh, your hand's no, your hand, like, oh, okay. Notice your hand went up quick. So just, again, consider, your hand went up quick, it's not you. It's just a reaction, it's your brain making a reaction. Your hand's up in the air. How many of you think you have somebody at home who doesn't listen to you, but if you really think about it, they listen to you all the time because you follow them from room to room to room, saying the same thing over and over. Is it that they're not listening to you or they're listening to you all the time? They're just not doing what you want them to do. Watch how triggered we get or activated, because triggers tend to be a word that's negative. Watch how people get activated. Imagine walking into the living room and someone is laying down resting. How many of you go, not on my watch? You say that to a kid, are you being a good listener? And the kid's like, I'm 2 feet away from you. Do I need to get my hearing checked? I'm listening all the time. It's like, why do you always ask me, am I being a good listener? I hear you when you're across the room in that part of the classroom where the camera can't see you when you're voice texting your whatever instead of watching me. Oh, sorry. Some people are like, I gotta find a different corner of the room to voice text. But as long as you're in ratio, that's the important part. You can't be like, like if this was a line right here, but as long as you're, I never understood, that's what, I was working in preschools for 15 years, and I never understood like the whole ratio thing. Like I know you have to get people in, like I understand it, but it's like, just the rules are so silly sometimes. Like what is it, 2 feet in, you're in ratio, 1 foot out, you're still in ratio, like 1 foot out, you're good to go. And then what, like 2 feet out, the state says no, and then you gotta put your foot back for ratio. It sounds like a song. Kind of weird, right? It's like 2 feet in your ratio, 1 foot out. So actually, you know what? Hold on a second. I'm gonna do something real quick. I'm gonna go into my time machine. I'm gonna go back in time. Okay. Look, I went back and created something. Let's get the reception going. Quality. Oh, hold on, let's try that one more time. Okay, ready? And by the way, if you want to join me, 2 feet in, you're in ratio. 1 foot out, still good to go. 2 feet out, and the state says no. Put your foot back for a ratio. 2 feet in. Now, I understand that you don't have to have fun, but if you want to have fun, all you have to do is stand up. You can sit after. Watch, we're just going to be doing this, like that. That's all I'm asking. So ready? Join me if you want. 2 feet. Like, did you know the heart has its own intelligence system? This guy, Dr. Andrew Armour, my wife, he found it for me online. Ever hear of Google, YouTube? Oh, it's awesome. So he discovered in 1993, the heart sends more messages to the brain does to the heart. It's got a little brain. So consider you can always make decisions with your brain, but how many of you have ever made a decision with your heart? How many of you have made a decision with your gut? How many of you have made a decision with your brain? Yeah, so that's it. There's all different decision makers in our body. Our mind goes anywhere, everywhere. Our mind is different than here. Everybody think about your left pinky toe. How many of you just don't like that? Think about your right ear. So you're sending your mind to your right ear. Think about your right pinky on your hand. And your focus goes there. So your mind goes everywhere. So you don't have to make decisions with your brain. You can make decisions with your heart if you have access to it. So let's see if we can access our heart a little bit. Just a little bit. Where do you feel that? Bottle of water back there? Oh, okay. So when was the last time you busted out laughing so hard that you couldn't breathe? How many of you have one of those kids in your classroom? How many of you, it's you. You used to bust out laughing. Awesome. Thank you, my love. There you go, short circuit. How many of you used to bust out laughing and you haven't laughed in a long time? How many of you used to be like, I can't wait to see my kids. I can't wait to get to work and make a difference. And now it's like, can't wait till it's 6 o'clock. So just consider, try on for a moment. Again, don't believe anything I say. Just try on. There was just one point that something happened. Your brain made up a story about it, and I'm sure this never happens here, but I've had situations in other schools that I've worked in where I see parents go up to a teacher, ask them a question they don't know the answer to, so they can run and tattletale to the director. But we also don't know what the dad did or the mom did or whatever that day to be able to have to do that so they feel better. Then they go to the director. If the director says something like, thank you, I'll look into it, meaning not make a decision, awesome. But sometimes there's directors that they'll go, oh, I can't believe she did that. And they automatically take sides, and then that teacher, quote unquote, gets in trouble, and then all of a sudden she's like, oh, you don't trust me. Got it. And she shuts off her heart. But she still shows up to work 10, 15, 20 years. So consider if there's a moment like that. Everybody here gets 3 months of free coaching from me on Zoom or online where I will talk to you. I got a month and a half off and spend 25, 30 minutes, an hour with you helping figure out what was that point in your life where it went from joy and happiness into just stuck automatic programming, and we can have a breakthrough and you can go back to being your loving self. The only challenge is you have to start the initial reaching out to me. Oh, that sounds horrible. All right, let's try something else. Wow, that's really horrible. All right, I don't know, something's going on with my sound here. Let's try this one. Do we know what's going on with the sound? Good talk. Okay, cool. All right. I want to be the Weird Al of early childhood. Keep losing the... Okay, hold on a second. Oh, there you go. There's a kid at your school that doesn't listen to you. He always runs out of his room. They say treat him the same, you're told. You know who this is, I assume. It's him. It's him. You know he's the one. It's me. It's me, the director's son. I'm kidding. Oh. So awe is the sound of your brain taking a break and your heart opening. So that was beautiful. So whenever you get that awe, that's your heart, it's heart coherence. That's what I read in a book or, I don't know, movie or something. So, and when you feel that sensation, your heart starts to vibrate more and it energizes your whole entire body. So how you feel watching this video is how I offer you, if you can try to figure out how to feel that way more in life. Am I saying bring a baby Shiba Inu into your classroom? Absolutely. But I'll check with policy. Just a baby. How many of you feel that right now? You're just like, oh, I'm feeling that. How many of you haven't gotten a spa day like this in a long time? Oh, okay, so you know what that feels like, right? I heard somebody go, oh yeah. And I know it's not the macho man, cream to the drop. Okay. Oh, dear baby. You feel that? You feel that like openness in your heart? That is beautiful. That is what I wish you could have access all the time. And here's the thing. You are the ones that get to choose how much happiness you have in your life. I was watching this documentary. It was awesome. It was about a teenage boy. He wanted to be a scientist. Awesome documentary. He got bitten by a radioactive spider. And then he started shooting webbing out of his hands. He fought this guy, Dr. Octavius. No, okay, fine. So it's Spider-Man. You said it's a documentary on music education. Okay. What's the line in that movie where they say it over and over and over? With great power comes great responsibility. I never knew that Spider-Man would have the most amazing, most powerful phrase ever. Because what I've discovered in my 49 years on this planet is simple. The more power you want in your life is all determined on the amount of responsibility you have and the amount of responsibility you take. So just by the way, you don't have to do anything, but just consider. Next time, remember we have these automatic things. Remember I said up, you have to say, see, some of you are still stuck. Oh, well, up yours too. Up your nose with the rubber nose. Okay. How many of you remember Pee-wee? How many of you remember those things that you used to do when you were little kids? When you open up, it was like, oh, I guess I'm marrying that person. Fine, come here, Lee. How many of you remember MASH? Yeah, remember that? What is it? Mansion? What's the A? Apartment? What's the S? Shack? And what? House. Oh, yeah, I love that stuff. But notice how that stuff brings you back. By the way, if you haven't played that in a while, play it. And connect with your inner child. If you don't know where your inner child is in there. I'll give you an example. Anybody ever been driving, somebody cut them off, and then half a second later, you're up that person's bumper to let them know they almost got into an accident by almost getting into an accident? Right? But now, is that the adult in you that goes, I feel like hitting their bumper and spending another $200 a month on insurance for the next 3 to 5 years? No, your brain doesn't do that, but your inner child, your inner child goes, no cutting! Bam! Let's play with the inner child a little bit. Ready? Nuh-uh. 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 Uh-huh. I Daffy ducked you. Wascally Wabbit. So these are pattern interrupt videos that I keep in my phone ready to go because if somebody cuts me off, I'm having a bad day, so you had a bad, whatever. I put on a video so that it brings me joy and happiness, and it's called the pattern interrupt. For those of you that already have access to Academy Plus, good for you. My behavior mastery system's on there. I teach pattern interrupts for the kids. Like for the kids, I teach to get the kids' attention. Instead of Joey, Billy, Susie, Bobby, 1, 2, 3, eyes on me. Instead of that doesn't get anything. How many of you ever repeat a child's name over and over and expect a different result? What's that called? Insanity, right? So what I want you to do is I want you to consider that you can have different videos to get yourself out of your head, and if you want to get the kids to pay attention, maybe try, woof! Now, how many of you, your brain went, nope? Cool, now ask your heart, because if you barked, every kid will look at you immediately. Everybody pull your lips in like this, press them down as hard as you can, and then blow air out of your mouth. Ready, set, go. Now, how many of you, your brain already sabotaged you when I'm not doing that? And you forget you're in early childhood. So by the way, if you did the elephant noise and you laughed and you liked it, did that benefit you? If you didn't do the elephant noise, did the choice that your brain made you make benefit you? If your brain has been getting in your way a lot because your brain wants to be, I don't know, right? How many of you like to be wrong? How many of you like to be right? Raise your hand. Yeah, your hands. I didn't even say about what. That's why we do it. Why do you say you get what you get and you don't get upset? What did I tell you? What do we talk about? Because sometimes we need to feel again. And that's what the dopamine system is for. Every time you're scrolling, you get a dopamine hit. The brain sends a message to your body to release a chemical. You are your own drug dealers, and you get high on your own supply all the time. You do. Ready? I'll give you an example. I'm going to give you a math problem. Yell out the answer. How many of you, your brain already made up a story about the math problem? Did your brain go, yay? No, it's a sabotager. It's not there to help you. Listen to this. Ready? Yell out the answer. 2 + 2. Nice job. Pat yourself on the back. Now, that'll last for 3 seconds, and your brain will go, that was easy. Why are you so happy, stupid? And then you stop. Your brain is going to get in your own way. So if it starts doing that and you want to keep going, awesome. If you don't want that to happen, consider maybe doing something different. This is one of my favorite videos. Have you ever seen this? Have you seen this before? Okay. So for me, it's not so much, hold on a second. Microphone malfunction. Awesome. For me, it's not so much the mask, it's just the joy that she's feeling when she's laughing. So, anybody want to come up and feel some joy? Oh, this is not education. You don't have to raise your hands. If you're up here, you get to try it on. Winner! Hi, thank you.
That's cheating!
No, yeah, this actually is cheating. Honey, I'm sorry, that's cheating, yeah. Okay, awesome, so you're the winner. No participation awards. Give them a round of applause for trying. Okay, you stay here. Okay, bye. So what you do is you put this on, put your chin there, and then you come down here a little bit. Okay, cool. All right, and I'm just gonna ask you a question. So, how's your conference going? Okay, now you don't have to make the noise. Just open the mouth. Already watch. She's still making the noise, but it's okay. Ready, go.
Good.
Okay, perfect. And are you gonna go out drinking later tonight?
No, I'm going to be on a plane.
Okay, so you're gonna be drinking tonight.
Possibly.
Okay, awesome. Give her a round of applause. Wait, here, give me that back. Yeah. Oh, but you know what? Don't worry about it. Here you go. There you go. How many of you, your inner child went, I would have come up if I would have known? Okay. All right, let's do some yogarati, and that's going to be the last thing we do to finish things up. So first of all, I want to just move some of this stuff out of the way. Here, let's do a little sing-along. I know you haven't heard this in a while. I don't know what's going on with the sound. Awesome. Okay, you can stop now. You can stop. Oh my goodness. Okay. You know, I got an idea. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do the yogarati. Everybody put your hands like this and go, "Aya!" All right, so the high block song goes to Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. So these are meant for preschool kids. So don't worry about, I don't know how to sing. It's right, we'll do it 3 times. Hands up like this. Do I want your elbows out like chickens or in like kangaroos? Awesome, high block song, ready, set, go. High block to the sky. High block, way up high. Aya! Okay, that's like the chorus. So you can yell. By the way, if you don't know about trauma release, how many of you just one time in your life have yelled into a pillow, screamed for 30 seconds, cried it out, and then whatever you were upset about is now gone? Okay, awesome. Let's do it again. Ready, set, go. High block to the sky. High block, way up high. Aya! All right, awesome. So now what I usually like to do is test the kids with boppers, but I don't have that. So hold on one second. Hopefully the camera can follow. I brought something even better. Okay. Awesome. I brought my balls. Okay, so unprofessional development. Now, I need somebody who wants to throw something at my face because they can't stand how fun I am. Okay, well, all right, fine. Awesome. So right there, I don't know if they can see. Here, do me a favor and just, you put your, okay, cool. Awesome. Oh, ready? And now throw it at my face. Okay, my face is between my shoulders. Let's try that one more time. Okay? There you go. Oh, she ain't messing around. Now I got her mad. Good for you. Nice. Give her a round of applause. So this is what we're going to do. Go grab your bag. I'm going to come around. Put your hands up like this. Where are all my people that you know who you are? And I'm going to run around and put your hands up. Now, do I want you to catch the balls or do I want you to hit them? Okay, so ready, set, go. By the way, it's not all coming from me. Oh, and then when you're done blocking, feel free to stand up and throw the ball at somebody else. Oh, nice. You chose to sit in the back. That's on you. If you're sitting in the back, good for you. If you're sitting in the front, okay. Okay. Oh, I'm exhausted. Oh, good. Good, I got some time. Oh, I forgot to do cardio to get ready for this. Okay. All right. Let me catch my breath. Can we get a big old selfie before we wrap up? Okay, cool. Awesome. Or it's a lot of people, so we need groupies. No, something else. Okay. All right. Oh, so in yoga we say namaste. In yoga we say namaste. I'm still catching my breath. It's still outside. Whew, big boy. In karate, we go aya. So if you can all, when I say go, say namaste, aya as loud as you can. Or do whatever. If your inner child, I don't want to. That's fine. Do whatever you want. All right. National Head Start Association 60th Conference. We did it. Everybody, let me see you. Yeah! Awesome. All right. Let me just pull up my soch for stalking purposes for social media. If you want to stalk us, feel free. Love it. You're awesome. And I know there was uncertainty, and we're here, and we're there for the kids, and it's incredible. I want to see one other thing. Okay. Nope, that wasn't it. Okay. So, wait, that was the wrong button. I don't know what this music is. Who put this music on? Did somebody? What's happening? What are you kids doing here? Isn't there are these with you? These kids are with you? What's that? Where are your parents? Oh, I wish the music's gonna get better, but it's not gonna get better. It's all right. I hope you've had a very good week. Yes, you, full of knowledge that you did keep. Did your bucket? No, I forgot the word. Sorry. Or about you, got a question for you. What do you think of me? Ron Schwally, that's me. Don't you forget it. My inner child loves to be wild. How about yours? Let's give ourselves a hug. It's early childhood, like a bug in a rug. Early childhood is the greatest place to be. ECE. I'm happy to be with you at Head Start, with everyone here doing their part. I love you all. Give yourselves a round of applause. Let's keep going. Keep going. So I'm happy to be with you at Head Start, with everyone here doing their part. I want to thank you all. Directors, teachers, cooks, admins to do with the books, Paris bus drivers, and Ron Schwally. Did I just step on a kid? Ron Schwally and ECE. ECE. Early childhood is the greatest place to be. ECE. everybody, and bow. Love you all. Let's go. You did awesome. You did so awesome. So awesome. They said they love you. You did so good. Yay.